scientific progress that could come out of this. You know, the senior scientists that I interviewed in my film, these are guys who have worked on classified UAP programs for the government. And they talk in detail about the technology that UAP are displaying, right? Basically, like the things they can do are a result of a technological breakthrough that they have cracked. And if we crack it, we could solve the energy crisis. We could, you know, find ourselves with the ability to do interstellar travel. You know, we could expand our horizons. There's Rubio made a great analogy in my interview with him. It's not in the film, but I'll just tell you what he said. Maybe I'll put it on the internet one day. He says, when he thinks about what's possible here in terms of technological advancements, he thinks about the space race. It was a single mission, get to the moon. But off the back of it, something like 35,000 inventions came about that were useful in everyday life. There's a laundry list of these things that, you know, people take for granted now, where it's like, where'd that come from? Oh, off the back of the space race, right? And so he says, who knows what will come out of this, you know?
Well, you know, in 2001, the great Kubrick film, of course, the through line is that, you know, whatever the aliens drop or whoever drops that it helps man evolve quicker. Do you have any landing on or any sense of that they've been seeding technology all along, and that maybe they're just feeding us like you feed a child? You know, you don't give them a toy they can't play with.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, something I didn't get into in the film, just simply to keep it at a reasonable runtime. But it was fascinating, was that some of the craft of non-human origin that have been recovered were crashes, like we talk about. There's this crash retrieval program, but some of them were almost like gifts. They were found outside military bases in perfect condition. And you know, when multiple intelligence officials told me about some of these events, it's hard not to get your imagination going on what the intention could be there. Is it is one of the senior scientists in the film says, you know, is that something that's only happening here, or are the gifts placed at adversarial nations and it's survival of the fittest? Is it a giant IQ test? Like what is it? You know?
Who's the Graham Hancock? Maybe Graham Hancock, right?
The guy who says in my film is Hal Puthoff.
No, I'm saying, I'm sure you've seen Graham Hancock's work, because you know, and Sitchin talks about in his books this idea that, you know, they've been here all along, and they're almost like, for lack of a better analogy, parents to a child, kind of giving us stuff along the way to kind of tweak our progress technologically and maybe even socially.